Podcast 131. We're here at the TRUIST Championship, Brian.
That we are, Zach.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here.
But first, I want to mention the NBA playoffs have been insane.
Okay.
Absolutely unreal. No home teams in the conference semifinals have won yet.
That's a fact.
As of today.
The Knicks just pulled off a big win the other night.
Yes. Literally 5-0 so far in the conference semifinals.
Okay.
It's unbelievable. But with the NBA playoffs here,
Okay.
what are we using?
We're using Prize Picks, baby. Code
Yes.
Makeshift, Makeshift.
Yes, they have very special offer for our listeners. Anyone who's listening right now, go check it out.
Yep.
A free $50 for a $5 play in the
If you
app.
place a $5 line, you get a free $50 into your account.
It's the best way to win cash while playing sports.
That it is.
Not playing, watching.
Watching sports. You don't play the sports, you watch the sports. I wish we were playing today.
And I love taking the star players, take their overs, Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Brunson, whoever it is. I always feel like they're dogs.
You know who I
when
like?
the postseason comes around.
In the next series against the Celtics, I like the OG Anunoby overs.
Yeah?
Yeah, he went for 28 points the other night.
6 for 13 from 3, if I remember
He played
correctly.
really well.
But download the Prize Picks app right now. What are you waiting for? It's a
Yeah.
free $50 waiting for you with a $5 play.
Yeah, use our code.
Makeshift. I'm
That's
surprised I
Makeshift.
was able to say that.
That's Makeshift, baby.
For free $50 when you get your first $5 lineup submitted.
Yep. Correct.
Okay.
Shout out to Prize Picks.
We're back.
We're back. We are at the TRUIST Championship in Philly at the Philadelphia Cricket Club.
Yes, I think so.
This course is beautiful. I mean,
Honestly, yeah, let's get a little pan over.
it's always tough for us to be transparent with you guys to like get the perfect lighting at these places. So we might be a little dark today in the shadows, but that's okay.
I think I can see you in my shot, and it doesn't matter because we'll fix it. We'll be
fix
good.
it.
This
It's
is
fine.
the Makeshift podcast for a reason. This is what we do. You want to start off with the first topic, and
Sure.
then maybe we'll go into updates after?
Sure. I want to talk about some golf topics, but we'll save that for the end,
Okay.
just so the golfers can watch till the end.
Okay.
I want to talk about the viral thing about one person versus or 100 people versus a gorilla, but I don't want to get your take on that. I want to switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
There's a new hypothetical.
A new one. Okay.
Would you rather be trapped in a mall for 24 hours with one gorilla or 7 black mamba snakes?
Ooh, okay. Now you're really switching up the hypothetical.
They're dangerous. All these animals are dangerous.
They are dangerous. Are you going to give me multiple matchups here, or is this just the first one and only one?
No. This is the only one. If you're stuck in a mall, you have to survive for 24 hours. One gorilla is in the mall with you or 10 black mamba snakes.
I'm not too familiar with the black mamba snake.
They're extremely venomous snakes. They're not like huge like an anaconda, but they can hide places. You don't see them coming.
Are they aggressive? Like, are they going to be able to
They'll
track
bite
me
you.
down?
They'll bite you. Yeah.
Okay.
They'll bite you.
I think I'm taking the snakes. I feel like that's an automatic layup. A gorilla, Brian? If I could trap the gorilla, though, I feel like I might
Do you know how big the mall is, though?
The mall's huge, yeah.
You start frying up some fries in the food court, he might get attracted to that smell.
I feel like I'm walking around like Slender Man with the gorilla there. If, like, you could turn your back, gorilla could be storming at you.
I don't know.
No idea.
I feel like I would take the gorilla rather than the snakes. Just because the snakes could pop out of vending machines, they could pop out of clothing racks. You don't know where they're coming from.
If you take the gorilla, you have to trap it in a store or something. There has to be a way to be able to, trap like a booby trap or something.
I don't even
where
know.
you capture
I think
it.
that you carry around things to throw really far, so there's noises in other stores, and he goes running for those. They're not that smart.
Yeah, but like those little cages that they close, they shut
might
the
be
the
smarter than
stores.
I think.
I feel like you got. Yeah, no, they are.
I've seen
They
Planet
are.
of the Apes. Yeah, you could also close them into the store. You can't trap venomous snakes.
Yeah, no. But I feel like 7 of them just roaming
10.
around. 10?
That's 3 more than 7.
Okay. But I feel like them like roaming around. I feel like it's not that big of a deal.
I can already see that you're gonna have you're gonna have a tough time focusing.
Yeah, no. There's
Yeah, I know.
movement going on in the background. There's a lot going on. My ADHD is out the roof right now. But you
Yeah.
know what? That's what we do.
I'm taking the gorilla over the snakes just because if you can't trap snakes anywhere because they can sneak through places.
they could
sneak
go through the
bars.
vents. They could go through
Yeah,
everything.
and
But
they'll surprise you.
10 of them, I feel like I could hide accordingly.
10
Just
of them
stay
a
out in the
lot.
open space. Always keep an eye behind your back.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Probably
of an idea.
easier said than done.
Maybe there's a Cabela's at the mall with like guns.
I just feel like a gorilla could also be able to like break through any entrapment that you put it in.
I don't
So if
know.
you put those cage doors, you put it in a store, maybe you distract it a little bit. That's
You ever
fine.
see them at a zoo? They don't break out of those bad boys.
They don't because they're happy, but they're fed.
I
So
don't know
maybe
if they're
it's
happy.
like make it like a no. They're not happy.
They're probably
Been having
not
a while.
happy. I wouldn't want to be in that.
I was gonna just ask you or just mention, and we could go into updates with this.
Go for it.
This is our 131st podcast.
Yes.
On our 22nd podcast, we did the debate and hypothetical.
Yeah.
How many humans would it take to defeat a
Humans.
gorilla? Yes, I
Yeah.
can't say it.
Correct.
I just know I can't.
I know we did.
And we said about like 20. I think I said 20, 30. I
Yes.
think it was around that range. So now this hypothetical comes out about the whole 100 to 1.
We were the OGs.
Yeah, we were the original.
I
which
don't
is-
even think it takes 100.
One of my favorite thumbnails, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great
It's just
thumbnail.
me with a bunch of faces
it's
on
awesome.
it.
It's an awesome thumbnail.
But, you know, I wanted to lean into it, so why not?
Go, lean into it.
100 men versus one gorilla. Who wins?
The 100 men.
Okay, see, you're saying that confidently, and I'm not
very
sure the
confident.
internet believes you.
I'm very confident. I just watched a podcast clip with Daniel Cormier, which is a professional UFC fighter that was like very accomplished. He asked somebody, how many John Jones would it take to take down a gorilla? And the guy said 10. And
Okay.
Daniel Cormier said, you're an idiot. No. I'm taking 10 John Jones in that
I'm
situation.
not. I
Yes,
have
am.
gorilla facts to be able to state
All right,
to
go.
you, and I'll share them to you.
Go.
A gorilla can deadlift up to 5,000 pounds.
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay, over 1,300 pounds of grip force. So they could literally crush
That's
your
fine.
skull
That's fine.
with their hands.
Yeah, but they can't crush 100 skulls at the same time.
They can throw a 200-pound object 30 feet. That's you. That's picking you up and throwing you all the way across
well,
this
I'm
balcony.
like
here.
205, Zach.
Okay, I think
So maybe like 28 feet?
28 feet. All right, I'll give it to you. They could bench up to 4,000 pounds.
Okay.
They could scale a 30-foot tree in seconds, which I think people
can
aren't
do that.
understanding in the hypothetical.
do that.
So the gorilla could run away from the humans and take them one by one.
I don't think they can.
I think they can.
If everyone was committed, I think that gorilla gasses out after 40 people.
I feel like they don't run out of stamina.
I'm going to say it. I think 50 people beat a gorilla.
Yeah?
I think 50.
Okay.
No, maybe like 75. I'm going to go 75 confident.
They have a bite stronger than a lion's.
Yeah, but they have a small mouth. They don't have like a hippo mouth.
Yeah, but if they get a hold of you,
They have like a human mouth.
They sprint up to 25 miles per hour, and their beat of the chest can echo a quarter mile.
That's ridiculous.
So it's not even like this is like
That
you're
doesn't
at a
even mean
concert.
anything, though.
Yeah, but it's intimidating.
gonna-
Some of those 100 people, depends who you pick,
You're gonna
they're
come out of
backing
there
out pretty
deaf.
early. Yes, and they asked a wildlife biologist. They said 30 to 40 men would probably be enough to take an average silverback.
There we go.
But we're not talking about the meanest ones, the Harambes of the
We're
world.
talking about an average silverback.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stick with my 75, but maybe 50 potentially.
I just don't know
10
if I
John
understand the
Joneses.
approach.
10
I
John
don't
Joneses.
understand the approach.
They
Like,
gas out.
I don't think they do.
They do.
Okay.
That's what the biologists say.
LeBron James can play 48 minutes in a basketball game and be fine.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he
a
walks
silverback
half
gorilla.
the time.
Oh, okay.
He's not fighting for his life.
Doesn't play defense.
He doesn't play defense. He just plays when he has a nice block on the line.
Do you have any updates for the audience?
Well, I did want to say shout out to the PGA Tour and shout out to the TRUIST Championship for having us out here. This is awesome. So after this, we're going to go to the driving range. We're going to go interview some players. We're going to go interview some influencers. We're actually here in the YouTube clubhouse. I don't know what tee box this is on, but it's on a great view of the course. Shout out to YouTube. They're having Josh Richards here, some of the good guys. We just saw the caddy things. Very cool experience. Dude Perfect, Tyler Toney. I think that's his name, right?
I think so.
Great guy.
We'll double check it.
Excited to meet them. We're going to have a great day out here on the course. Then we're going to go to the presidential suite on the 18th green.
I think I could hit a drive on this hole and par it easily. I think out of 10 times, I think I'm going 8 pars.
Maybe we could find a flyover and show the people. Because it doesn't look that bad. I feel like I could par
it
that
looks very open. This course looks open. It looks gettable.
depending on the greens.
Yeah, I think the pros are going to play well.
Yeah.
The other thing that I just want to mention, we mentioned this the last podcast.
Yeah.
We got a live show coming up July 26th in Asbury Park,
July
our home show.
27th?
It's the 26th. I'm positive.
Okay.
I made the flyers. Asbury Park, that's our hometown show. And then we're going to be at Fanatics Fest. That's exciting.
We are going to be at Fanatics Fest. We have a podcast set up. I don't know if it's on a stage or a booth or whatever it may be, but we're going to have hopefully some guests.
Yeah.
I heard KD's going to be there.
Yeah, I don't know.
T-Mac's going to be there.
Yes, T-Mac.
Maybe we'll have T-Mac for a
T-Mac
segment.
will come back on.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch, Jaden Daniels. A lot of people are going to be there.
Yeah, so if you want, everything's going to be linked in the description here in
Yes.
the Spotify podcast, Apple podcast, whatever you want, YouTube, wherever you're watching, it works.
Also, our live show, we're going to start promoting heavily, but we have some guests lined up. I think Jumo's coming, potentially Sally Slices, Jersey Joe.
Oh, we're announcing it. Look at that.
So,
That's the real
yeah,
deal.
and then we'll have a big celebrity, hopefully, that we can.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what
Yeah, I guess we will see.
I have a link for you. I guess I can text it to you.
I'm on my hotspot.
You want your monologue, Zach?
Oh, my monologue?
Yeah.
I could go through a monologue. So what am I up to? I had a coffee this morning. This is the first ever Zach's monologue. I get distracted easily, though. I had a coffee this
All right, your
morning,
monologue's
cold brew
over.
on an empty stomach.
Your monologue's
and
over.
It's bothering
His
me. I'm not
monologue's
gonna
over.
lie.
I found the link. Okay. Did you hear Bad Bunny's isolated vocals got leaked?
No, I didn't. Can he not sing?
Wait for it, Zach. So I just want to preface this for a second. Bad Bunny, this guy has 3 Grammys to his name.
Okay, yeah, he's one of the most accomplished artists out there right now.
He should be able to sing, right?
Yeah, he should.
Okay. He was also in a relationship with Kendall Jenner.
Was he, or is
And it's
he now?
basically because of his singing,
Okay.
right? That's why he's famous.
No, he's got suave. He's got a swagger that is unmatched.
All of these things came from the fact that he can sing and he's one of the greatest singers on the planet.
Okay.
I'm going to play you this clip.
Okay, play it for me.
It's ridiculous.
Okay. I can't wait to hear it. That can't be real. That can't be real. So when he's performing, what is he? He sounds like he's battling the apes.
I think it's real, and it's heavily embarrassing.
Oh, man.
This guy is going to fall off a cliff right now. If that's true...
It doesn't matter, though, because you could not be a singer. Like, a lot of these influencers go out, they start creating music, and because they're auto-tuned, they sound great, and it's fine.
I think I could sound better than him.
Why don't we get into the music industry?
Can.
We've attempted in the past.
We
got
do
musical skills and talents that people don't know.
If the Costco guys can do it, we can do it.
Yeah.
And not trying to take a shot at the Costco guys, but they're not musicians.
Would you call their music comedic, or would you say that is it a meme?
I would say it's catchy.
It's catchy.
It's a meme catchy vibe.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a meme.
It fits their brand perfectly.
100%.
It's exactly what it is. It's like, you're going to get positivity and, something.
Do you think the Costco guys are better singers than Bad Bunny?
Is that the question we're going through right
That's
now?
the question.
Is that what the world has come to?
Yeah.
I think potentially, yeah. I actually think they can keep pace, keep on beat. I'm sure there's a lot of editing in Bad Bunny's music.
Oh my God, it's probably horrible.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you that link though, and you got to put that audio into the actual
Hey, you got
thing.
it. I'm here for it.
I got it.
I'm here for it right here. Ah, man, what a beautiful day. You know what else is beautiful?
Golf.
Weddings.
Weddings are
Yes.
beautiful, yeah. I actually enjoy weddings.
They're all right.
How much do you give for a gift at a wedding?
I usually do, it depends. If I know the person better, probably 200, 250. If I'm just going by myself, like 150. And listen, before people jump on me, Zach, the cheapo, not giving more than $200 at a wedding. I'm taking the advice from other people and what they're giving.
I think minimum 200. If you have a +1, you have to pay at least 300.
No, that's automatic.
If you're in the bachelor party, how much are you paying?
I mean, probably 500.
Yeah, I think 4 to 5 is
Never
fair.
been. I don't know when I will be. I don't know. Probably yours.
Oh, technically, you were in a bachelor party, but he had a small bachelor.
Oh, bachelor party, yes, but the groomsmen. I'm not making it to that. Whatever. Well, speaking of weddings, yes, you were. How was the groomsmen experience?
It was awesome.
Okay.
It was awesome. It was so fun.
Pool table in the get ready area, whatever you want to call it. Did you know Burger King paid for a couple's wedding in full?
Why?
So they paid for the entire wedding.
Wait, can I guess why?
Yes, you can.
He got a tattoo of Burger King.
No, the reason's so much better. I'll give you one more guess.
He owns the most franchises of Burger King.
No, he doesn't.
No, okay.
So back in 2015, a man by the name of Joel Berger married a woman named Ashley King.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
So literally their two last names combined are Burger King.
I hope that they hyphenated their last names.
I hope so too. That's what a lot of the internet was
Joel
saying.
Burger King.
But since their college days, the couple had been crowned Burger King. That was like their couple nickname.
Yeah,
you have like Kim
awesome.
Ye and you have all these other cool ones.
That's ridiculous.
Burger King might be the coolest.
I'm so happy that they funded their wedding.
Yeah, so when they got engaged, they announced it on social media in like a playful post.
Okay.
And Burger King, being on social media and relevant, found it, paid for the entire wedding for them.
That's ridiculous.
They also set up little trinkets throughout the wedding. It was awesome.
I would have been bawling out at that wedding.
What do you think the guests got?
I'm assuming the Burger King crowns.
Yeah, so all guests got Burger King crowns to wear during the wedding, whether it was after or at the ceremony.
That's so fun.
Incredible. They got a custom Whopper-themed decoration.
That's cool.
So you're able to, I think, put your name on it, or maybe the couple's face was on it, and they had like decorations that were all Whopper themed.
I don't know if I want my wedding commercialized. I don't know if I really want that.
Well, the groomsmen wore Burger King socks, and their logo was on all the cocktail glasses. So Burger King, if you're paying for it, they're paying for the advertising.
That's kind of cool.
So they were able to fund the whole wedding. If you could have a fast food place represent your wedding, what would you choose?
That's a fantastic question, Zach.
I was thinking Five Guys, Wendy's. Those are our favorites.
I think I go Chipotle.
Chipotle?
I would love for there just to be Chipotle catering at my wedding.
Yeah.
Like, that would be awesome. But, like, brand-wise, they don't have the coolest logo or the coolest colors. If I'm going based off that, I might even go, like I feel like In-N-Out has a really cool logo.
In-N-Out does. I'm thinking also maybe like IHOP, get some cool desserts. The Cinestack, cool. Bring it back for the dessert for the wedding.
That could be fun.
There's a lot of different things. IHOP's not really fast food. It's a restaurant, but it's kind of a blend.
I think I might just go McDonald's. I feel like McDonald's, like, logos on things, like, to have, like, a McDonald's t-shirt or McDonald's polo on the way out would be sick.
Brian.
What?
Either the bachelor party or you have a play place at the wedding.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
Think about that.
That'd be awesome.
Now we're brainstorming and we're getting cool. So
at McDonald's, I'll get married sooner. Okay. If you want to sponsor it.
Listen, so when you get married, I'll put in the request. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it. I'll put in. I'll reach out to a bunch of brands and we'll get your wedding sponsored.
Do.
That'll be a good one.
All right. Well, talking about weddings, I do want to talk about the price of weddings.
Okay, why not?
And just talking about money that people make.
This is a beautiful place.
It is a beautiful place.
Okay.
Where
Sorry.
are we?
We're at Philly Cricket.
I knew you were going to remember
Club?
that. Philadelphia Country Club. Philadelphia
That's why
Cricket
the name's
Club.
long, because it's not Philly, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Philadelphia
it's so
Cricket
nice.
Club.
I really want to play. You think we can like play all?
I don't think there's any chance.
You don't think that they would
Listen,
let us play?
we did North Jersey Country Club. We
You
got
don't
to
think
play
they would let
after.
us putt?
Putt?
Like with the creators on the putting green?
Maybe. I mean, we got some sway. We
I would
got,
love
we got
to do
some
that.
pulse. Yeah, just something. Just give me something.
I would love to just go around and chip and putt on the chip and putting green.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I don't think
All
they're
right.
going to let us do that. I don't think that happens.
Can you guess the average salary by age?
Okay. Yeah, why not?
So this is in the USA.
Okay.
Okay. So 25 years old. I have the median and the average. I'm going to be honest. I don't know the difference.
You don't know what median and average?
I do, but I always get it confused.
Okay. Median means like the middle. So if there's 20 people, it's the 10th salary.
Okay. Well, I want you to
mean
guess
is the average of all of them.
Yes, I want you to guess the average.
Okay.
So the mean.
Okay. The mean.
The mean.
Mean equals average number. That's the
25 years old.
acronym. 25 years old. Let's go with, I mean, that's kind of fresh out of college, just a few years. Let's
Yep.
go with 60. Oh, you know what? 45,000.
It's usually intro jobs. You're pretty close. The median is 40,000. The average salary for a 25-year-old is $49,814.
That was a very good guess by me.
very
I'm
good
proud
guess.
of that one.
Around 50 grand.
It's my corporate side that went higher at first.
That's
my
like-
corporate background leaned into it.
I think my first job out of college, considering we do live in a higher income area, like in New Jersey rather than Nebraska, I think I was making like 55.
Yeah.
My intro job.
Yeah.
Which I feel that pretty good.
I came in intro, I think I was at 65.
Oh,
that was my
he's a
intro.
rich, spoiled
No,
brat.
no. Market corrections,
You're-
they helped.
What about a 35-year-old?
35-year-old, I feel like you're more established. You might be managing a few people.
That's your age now, so.
No, that's not how old I am. I'm just not that. I need to get rid of the hair, though.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
over.
What's the average
This is
for
a journey
35?
that just needs to end.
What is the average salary for a 35-year-old?
Average salary for 35. Let's go 100K. Why not? No, that's way too high. That's way too high. It is.
Damn.
No, let's go 70,000.
Okay.
Few promotions, few management opportunities.
The median is 60K. The average is $84,002.
Yeah, I'm skewing because we live in New Jersey, and
Yeah.
then I'm also like, in the corporate mindset.
There's a lot of states like West Virginia, North Dakota, South Dakota, Ohio.
What are they doing in North? What do people do who work in Ohio?
I don't know.
Come on.
Probably working for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, or Ohio State.
What about 45 years old?
45 years old. Again, you should be in a more established role. You're advancing in your career. Let's go 90,000. Listen,
Okay.
we're going in increments. I like it.
The median is $60,002. The average is $85,450. Only $1,400 more than 35 years.
Oh, so people they remain stagnant. They
It seems
can't
like
get
that.
to that next opportunity in their job, which, listen, it's
tough.
It's
It's
a
tough
tough
out
world
here.
It's a tough world out
It's
here.
tough out here. Or what about 55 years old?
55, again, I think it actually goes down. I think you become less
Interesting.
valuable. I'm going to go 65,000. We're going back down. I'm wrong. That was a bad guess.
Okay,
Stupid.
the median is $60,050. The average is $84,737. So $1,000 less.
Yeah, okay, so it did go
It's
down.
around the same though.
Okay.
It's the same as you were making at 35.
You know what? That's what do they call that? Age discrimination.
I have no idea.
Yes, age discrimination, people.
And last
it's
one-
real. It exists.
And last one, what about 65 years old?
yeah, you're going down to like 35,000. You should be retired.
Okay.
No.
The median's $57,668. The average is $90,170 salary.
65 years old. Listen, we live in a new world.
I
That's
think-
retired on a golf course. At
I
some
think
point.
that they're just putting in the stats of people that have jobs at 65.
that's completely fair.
That makes
Because if you're
sense.
making good money at 65, why not keep working?
So
for a
people
few more
stay
years?
stagnant from 35 to 55 apparently.
Yeah, I mean,
and then go
that's
up.
a little wild. I don't get it.
It's pretty
I don't get
interesting.
Cool. Yeah. There's things to admire in everyday life. One is your job.
One is this golf course.
One is this golf course, and then also, just inventions that you really respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are the world's greatest inventions in everyday life.
Okay.
So I stumbled upon one thing. I decided, okay, I want to look at three things because I want to make it a short form
The
video if
wheel,
possible.
air
Now,
conditioning, pizza,
you're probably right, but these are a lot cooler.
loaf of bread.
You're gonna love this.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So there's a roulette baggage claim in Italy.
Okay.
So there's a casino that built a baggage claim that is designed as a roulette table.
think
Can
I've
you see
seen
the
this.
picture here?
I think I've seen this before.
So you can bet on what your bag comes out and lands on.
Why does Las Vegas not have this?
I don't know.
That is
They
such a
need to-
genius idea for them. They need that.
It just makes the airport a little more fun, and I think every baggage claim can introduce it.
The Las Vegas airport is already the most fun airport because they have slot machines. If they introduce that, it would be the best airport on the planet.
It would be unbelievable. What are you betting? Are you betting black? You're a black guy, right?
I bet 19 red
Ooh.
But so if I'm betting that, I'm betting a number, obviously.
Okay.
I'm betting 19, and it's red.
Oh, you're not going 50-50?
But if I do color, I do go black.
Okay, yeah. And then you have to, bag comes out first. Are you waiting? Do you want more spots to be open? I don't know. Electrifying. I love it. The picture was great.
Okay.
Video game urinals.
How does that happen? Oh, you could just play on video.
Yeah, so I forget where I did this. I don't know if it was in a hotel.
You did this?
Yeah, so
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
think, listen, I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. I think I was in a gas station in Utah.
So random.
Yes, it was like a convenience store. I forget the name of it, but they have sensors in the urinal, so you could actually aim your
P.
you can aim your pee.
You could say P, Zach.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. That's G-rated. You can aim your pee in the urinal, and it controls the video game that you're playing on the screen above it.
Okay, I like it now.
So I was sledding down a mountain as a penguin,
That's
dodging obstacles
awesome.
by the way that you pee.
So what happens if you run out of P?
I think the game's just
You
over.
just die
Yeah,
on the
I think
video
you get a
game?
higher score the longer you go.
I love that. I thought it was just like regular video games, and I was going to say you don't have enough time in the urinal, but that makes it more fun.
No, it's unbelievable.
I love
you
that
go
idea.
and you could change directions. Maybe there's target practice.
I love it.
It has a sensor in there.
I
It's
love it.
unbelievable. The last one, and this is just an everyday thing that we should convert all of these to.
Mm-hmm,
The transparent toaster.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, all toasters have this outside that you can't see how well done your toast is.
I absolutely love that idea.
So I think everyone needs to be able to have a transparent toaster to be able to showcase and see
How toasted your bread is.
exactly
How toasted your toast is.
And this
so-
way, the guessing game's over. You don't
I
have
also-
to twist it and just know the power of your toaster. You put it in, you watch, you click it out when it's ready.
They also do have a more high-tech toaster where you can choose the amount of toastiness it goes to.
Yeah, I don't trust that though.
I think I
really
trust
don't.
it.
I mean, if you're familiar with your toaster, great. But Airbnbs everywhere.
Need the transparent toaster.
Introduce the transparent toaster. Why not?
I love that, Zach.
Yeah.
I did want to talk about Las Vegas for a second.
Okay.
And
why not?
I'm excited to get to this golf topic because I think we're going to ask the PGA players in like 2 hours the same question.
Okay.
But I want to I do want to talk about a conspiracy theory. I have two, but we're going to talk about one first. Did you hear the Bruno Mars gambling conspiracy theory?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
He's out there a little bit.
I think he's a degenerate gambler.
Okay.
Are you ready
Okay.
for this?
Yes.
So for context, Bruno Mars is the face of the MGM Hotel in Las Vegas. He's the poster boy.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's like the one on the big outside the billboards, everything.
Did we go there? Did we see that?
I don't know. He's had a residency there since 2016 and is currently still going.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fair. Great performer.
So there's a ton of people that say they're eyewitnesses to this. There are people that say they were with Bruno Mars one night in MGM in Vegas when he was gambling. Apparently he has an extreme gambling addiction, and guess how much he lost in one night of gambling?
One night, I'm going to say $15 million.
Okay, he lost over $50 million.
Oh, boy.
I think
Bruno.
it was 52 or 53 million dollars. It put him into bankruptcy at the time.
Really?
Apparently. He lost all that money, and then he had a conversation with the MGM ownership. He said, "I'm sorry, I can't pay you."
Okay. Yeah, because he's in debt.
Yeah, so basically it was just them spotting him. So they were like, we can go two ways about this. We can either go the legal route, or you can sign up to be our poster child for the next 10 years.
Oh, so he's indebted to the MGM casino.
He has been working there for almost 10 years, playing shows like every week or every month, I don't know what it is, throughout the entire year. Apparently it's an amazing show.
Is this why he hasn't put out any new music? Like, I feel like he hasn't come out with as much as when he first came on the scene.
I don't know, to be honest, but he plays there like every month, basically for free, paying off his debts.
Wait, so they don't pay him?
They don't pay him.
Are you sure they don't pay him?
This is from a few sources online. I don't know if it's completely true or not. I think MGM put out a statement after these rumors were swirling saying it wasn't true, but what are you going to do if it's MGM? You have to say that.
No, you have to,
have to
especially
say
if you're doing some under-the-table shady
Yeah,
stuff.
you got to say
gotta
that.
make sure.
But you know the guy Mickey that says he's a professional gambler with the tattoos on his face?
Yes, yes.
He said he was there. I think he's known to be a little bit of a liar, but he said he was with him that night and saw it happen firsthand.
You're calling out the internet over here.
I don't know.
You're doing it.
I don't know. We got people behind us yelling, "Go Birds." I
Go
hate
Birds,
that.
yeah. Is it because they know I'm a Mets fan?
It's because we're in Philly, Zach.
Oh, yeah, no, it is.
And they won the Super Bowl.
Yes. Oh, they did.
Also, why would they say that if you're a Mets fan?
No, someone said Philly before. I didn't
They
realize
said Go Birds.
I'm just self-centered, and I assume that people know that I wear a Mets hat, which they don't. Why would they know that?
They're
It's
probably
fine.
saying it because of me. I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it's just because we're in Philly.
It's in
Probably
the back
that.
of like all of your videos, except
is.
this one, because you have the golf course behind you. We're
Yeah.
just going to keep mentioning that. Why not?
Golf course, golf
Yes,
course,
golf course. Let's see. Where do you want to go? You want to stick in fast food? You want to go to basketball? What do you want?
I want to stick in fast food.
Stick in fast food? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guess Domino's busiest day in their history? So this is the day they got the most orders. They got the most pizzas delivered out to people.
I would assume like a Super Bowl, but I'm not going to say that.
No, a Super Bowl would have been my guess. That would have made sense, right? A lot of people at home.
Are we talking a specific date?
There's a specific date, a specific event that happened that made Domino's the busiest.
Domino Day.
Not Domino Day, no.
Is it something that has to do with physical dominoes?
No, it doesn't.
I don't know. You're gonna have to.
So maybe you
lead me.
think weather. Maybe you think weather,
Very rainy day.
like a natural disaster or something like that.
Why would they be delivering pizzas on natural
I don't know,
disaster
ever-
days?
People can't get out of the house. They don't have power.
a snowstorm?
Maybe COVID. You think COVID?
Oh, was it COVID?
Yeah, COVID.
I don't
You
know.
A lot of people
Tell me.
inside
I don't know.
quarantining. They don't. It's not.
Okay.
It has to do with an athlete, an NFL player that had to do with crime.
Okay.
Can you guess what it is now?
No.
Okay.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson's chase with 95 million people watching on TV. Domino's had their busiest day in their history.
So people just staying home watching that.
I think people were so zoomed in on the television that
90
everyone was watching that they had 95 million people there.
95 million is crazy.
And
I
people
guess
said, I'm ordering Domino's. I don't want to
guess-
leave my couch.
I guess that's the last minute aspect where the Super Bowl you have time to prep because you know it's happening. You
Yeah.
didn't know this chase was going to happen and you're invested. So you're like, yeah, I'm just going to order some pizza.
And it's going on for a while, and you're like, I'm getting a little hungry. Let me make a call to Domino's.
Yeah. I actually like Domino's. Domino's is the best out of the big fast food pizza chains, I think.
I think so too. You
Pizza
know what?
Hut, second.
They had that whole campaign. They were
Papa
like,
John's third.
They were like, I don't like Papa John's.
What's
I'm out.
what's third then?
I'm out on
Little
Papa
Caesars?
John's. No.
It has to be third.
CC's. No.
No, stop that.
Domino's is the best. They had that whole campaign.
Rank these
with
pizza chains.
Oh yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Domino's.
Domino's is number 1.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut is number 2.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars number 4.
Papa John's.
Papa John's, I guess it has to go number 3.
California Pizza Co.
California Pizza Co. number 5. Perfect list.
No, that one's really good.
Is it actually?
That's like actual pizza.
I wish I still had my coffee. Domino's did the
Good
whole
thing
thing.
you could get another one here.
I can. Domino's did the thing where they messed up and they told everyone. And they're like, we knew, we had rats, we had this. We decided to take this as an opportunity to change.
OJ called them and told them he was doing
It
it.
might have been, they probably had bad pizza when the OJ chase was going on.
That's
but
interesting.
They were the go-to.
I have another conspiracy theory to you about.
Okay, yeah, why not?
It's about Donald Trump and his
Hit me
family.
with it. Okay.
Have you heard the theory that the Trumps are time travelers?
I haven't. I've heard The Simpsons. I haven't heard about the
Are
Trumps.
you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. You know who Nikola Tesla is, right?
Yeah, he's the guy who he invented.
He had like a ton of inventions.
Yeah. He's one of the greatest inventors of all time.
Correct. He died in the New York hotel.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm following you.
In this hotel, he apparently had 80 plus trunks with his patents, inventions, and designs.
I might have seen something about this, Brian. This
Okay.
is very
It's
interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Continue, please.
So his inventions included things apparently that have to do with time travel.
Okay.
Guess who they sent in first to collect his things after he passed?
Don't tell me it's Donald Trump.
Well,
it's not.
this was a really long time ago. But
Galileo.
Nikola Tesla.
I don't know.
Galileo.
I don't even know what time period
No.
you're talking about.
It was John G. Trump, which is Donald
Oh.
Trump's uncle.
Oh, so okay, that's what?
A while
year?
ago.
What year?
I
are
don't
we
know.
at?
A
Can
while
you
ago.
ground me a little bit?
No, a while ago. Probably early 1900s. That's what I
Okay.
would guess. So they sent in John G. Trump, the first person in that room after he passed. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a little conspiracy thing there. So the theory is that he took some of these trunks that Nikola Tesla had, and Nikola Tesla had said that he had figured out how to bend time.
Okay.
But he passed before he could actually go through with that invention.
I've only seen this in movies. I don't know.
Well, this is all true, apparently. The thing that ties this
Everything's true if you believe in it.
everything's true if you say apparently after. The thing that ties this all together is that there was a book that came out in 1896 called Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey.
Okay, Baron Trump is Trump's grandson or son? Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Can you guess what the book was about?
Time travel.
It was about Baron Trump time traveling. I'm not joking. In 1896.
Oh, this can't be real.
I'm not even. Look it up.
I know, I
Look up
believe
that
it.
book.
I believe it. It
If
sounds
Baron
crazy.
Trump is time traveling in a book, and his uncle was sent into Nikola Tesla's apartment that he died in, that had the patents figuring out how to bend time, it just makes sense. Zach.
No, this is really confusing. Is that
Also-
why he doesn't talk? Do we know what Baron Trump sounds like?
That's also what I have to say. If there was one guy in the Trump family or in the world that you would suspect to be a time traveler, it's Baron Trump.
He's so tall. How do
He's
you get
so
all that
confident. He's cocky. He's like sleek. He doesn't speak.
height? I want to be a meme like that.
I think he whispered to Joe Biden on that viral video that he's a time traveler.
Yeah, you think
That's
he
my
said it?
theory of the day.
He went, popped it a little to the side.
So if I don't show up next podcast and I'm dead, you'll know why.
He's like, you want to know what happened in the year 3000?
1896.
No, but and he's time traveling. He's hopping around.
Yeah, I think he's been around for a long time.
Oh, man.
That's why he's so tall. He's had time to grow. He's like 7'7".
He's had time to grow. Is that the theory?
He's
we're
like
going with?
8'10".
He is very tall. He is very tall.
He's like 10'6".
All right, I got a basketball thing for you. Because Barron Trump's tall, and tall people are good at basketball.
Yeah. Also, my favorite videos of Barron Trump are the ones walking behind Trump where he gets bigger and bigger.
You've never seen those?
No, it's
I-
just his foot like stepping into the White House. It's so funny.
I like those pictures that go and they say, they're like, every single 10,000 likes or 1,000 likes this gets, I'll make the image bigger. And then it shows people getting bigger and bigger. It's a part of Twitter you probably haven't been on.
Yeah, I don't go on Twitter really.
Okay.
Not a Twitter guy.
We'll go basketball, though, because tall people are good at basketball.
Okay. And then I want to talk some golf.
Yeah.
Because we're out here
have
on the
golf
course.
topics.
Because we're
Why
out here
not?
on the golf course.
Yeah, on the golf course behind us, the beautiful course.
Also, this is the first time we're doing it in our polos.
yeah, honestly,
Who looks better in their fit?
I think your fit is better.
Also,
I'm just
I have-
going to tell you that.
I have a black Lululemon.
Yeah, I'm wearing shorts. The legs are out.
Zach said that I looked like a player out here. Somebody
did.
asked if we were playing.
Throw up a picture of Wyndham Clark, editor.
And a picture of me.
Yeah, I am the editor.
Yeah, you
so
are the editor.
That's how we do that.
Also, didn't mention the beard.
Yeah, you got a little beard going on.
It's like halfway grown in. Comment if I should keep the beard or not.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe I'll keep it for one more week and just give them an update next
Well,
Monday.
if you do it, you have to keep it throughout the golf trip. That's my deal because we're going on a golf trip next week. A lot of golf
All right.
content to come.
Next Thursday, the day before the golf trip, is when I decide.
Okay. We'll see where
Well, I'm
you're
probably
at.
going to shave
Yeah,
it.
you're
but-
going to shave it tomorrow. I know you
No,
are.
I want to keep it.
Okay. Would you rather have $1 million right now or $100 million if you score on Kevin Durant?
What are the circumstances?
You got 10 possessions against Kevin Durant.
That's it.
10 possessions to score, but you have the ball for those 10 possessions. If you score once, you win $100 million. Would you do it?
Or I could take $1 million.
Or you could take $1 million right now. You could walk around. You could walk away happy.
I'd take the $1 million.
Okay. Is it because Kevin Durant's tall?
Yeah. I think I just take the $1 million just because $1 million is too much to turn down for free.
You think so? So is there a price where you would tip?
Yeah. I think if it was 100K, I think I would take the odds versus Kevin Durant. I think my odds scoring on Kevin Durant are like 1 in maybe like 25 times I score. So they're pretty low, 1 in 10.
I mean, you could just check the ball, take 10 threes, make one.
Yeah,
you win $100
but
million.
he's on you. And if you can't shoot because he's 7 foot tall and has like a 7 foot wingspan,
Yeah.
that's literally like 10 feet in the air right in front of you.
Just make him bite a pump fake and it's over.
Yeah, but it's Kevin Durant.
I'm saying I'm scoring.
Yeah, I
which
know.
I don't think that surprises you.
It doesn't surprise me because you're the cockiest person ever.
No.
There's a thin line between confident and cocky, and you don't walk on that line. You are cocky.
I don't think it's a matter of I can do it. I think you take the risk for $100 million. Why wouldn't you?
Because $1 million is life-changing money.
It is. It actually
I would
is.
if they had a briefcase with $1 million and Kevin Durant holding a briefcase that said "score on me, 10 shots," I'm taking the $1 million.
Is there an NBA player that you take the deal against?
Yes.
Okay.
A bunch of players.
Who do you think?
I
You
think
got one?
any point guards that are bench players, Peyton Pritchard, I could score against. I think with 10 shots.
What about
I
Steph
think
Curry?
Yeah, because I think I can get up a 3. I don't think he's blocking a 3 10 times out of 10 on me, and I think I make at least 1 if I get 10 up.
That's fine. Okay.
But I don't think I get 10 up on KD. I think I maybe get 1 up.
So prime Ron Artest, Michael Jordan,
I'm not going against Michael Jordan.
Bronny James.
I think I could score against Bronny James 1 in 10
Ooh.
times.
Brian Scalabrine.
That's a tough one. because I think I'm faster than him.
Right now, yes, but maybe in his prime and in
No, prime no.
Okay.
But right now I could score. I could score on him. I think I have a chance to like score multiple times on him.
Ooh.
Like I think he would.
What about
beat me.
every time you score, you get another $100 million?
Then I would definitely do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would even do it if it was like every time you score, you get 1 million. I think I'd have a better chance to make 2 million than taking the 1 million.
That's impressive to me. I like on prime Scalabrine.
No.
Now.
Now.
Okay.
Now.
okay,
Now. I think I score 4 times on him, 10 times.
All right. I mean, I think that's fair.
No fouling involved. Yeah. If you play me straight, yeah. I think I scored 3 times.
We got time, baby. We got time. We're here.
Ask you some PGA stuff.
Okay, why don't you ask me some PGA stuff? I'll ask you some regular golf questions
Okay.
back. How about that? This is the golf section of the podcast,
Yeah,
people.
it
We're
makes
at a
sense.
golf course.
It
Look
makes
behind
sense.
us. Okay.
What would these golfers be doing if they were not on the PGA Tour?
Now, this is a very interesting question.
It's fitting because we're on the PGA Tour right now.
Yes.
Not actually, but we're watching.
And if you don't know the golfer, we'll put a picture up and you tell us what you think they're
Correct.
doing.
Scotty Scheffler, the #1 golfer in the world.
I think he would own a farm. I really do. Yeah, he's from Texas, right? Do they have farms in Texas?
They have farms everywhere, technically.
Okay. Well, not everywhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
Saudi Arabia?
I'm sure they have camel farms.
Okay, you're probably right.
Yeah, they have farms everywhere.
I feel like he's a country boy. I feel like he's somewhere down south. He's totally fine if he didn't have golf. He'd just have his money, have his farm, be happy with his wife, a family man.
I don't hate that. I think that he would own a local business.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I'm thinking the tin straw hat. Tin straw?
I don't think he's that country.
Pine straw hat? And he's got the little piece of wheat
He's
hanging out of his
not that
mouth.
country, Zach. He's not
imagine
that
it.
country.
Do yourself a favor and imagine that real quick.
Realistically, I think he'd probably be just like a corporate guy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most realistic
Yeah.
thing.
And just kind of floating by, taking some shortcuts.
Yeah.
Network.
He'd probably make like $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
I think that's
is
solid.
fine. Hey.
Solid life.
Different than he's making now, but yeah.
What about Tiger Woods?
Tiger Woods would be...
I don't want to hear anything involving golf. Not a golf instructor.
I'm going to give you the educated answer here. I'm
Okay.
going to say he'd be in the military or the army.
You think?
Yeah, because he has background. He went to school.
That probably
I
makes
think
sense.
His dad served.
Okay, so then that definitely makes sense.
Yeah. If it weren't that, though, I want to go like some sort of instructor, but obviously not for golf.
Like a workout instructor?
Athletic trainer.
Like a fitness trainer?
Yes, because he is so in shape. He's a great athlete, fitness trainer, athletic
I
director.
wonder if he'd be in shape if he wasn't a golfer, though.
I think he would be. I think he had it
He's
in him from
pretty
day
yoked.
one. He used to play basketball. He used to do all this stuff.
What about Justin Thomas?
Justin Thomas, you mentioned before this when you previewed the segment to me, you think frat party.
Yeah, but
Professional.
But that would be a professional crap partier guy. I think in college, if I had to take an educated guess, sorry if I'm wrong, Justin, but he was probably in a frat.
Yeah. I'm going to say event coordinator.
You think?
Yeah. I think he manages the party.
Okay.
Might get a little tipsy on the side because, he likes to celebrate.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. I would never tell him this, but...
I hope he doesn't see this.
No, I mean, it's fine if he does. No, I just think event coordinator. I think he could have fun. He could put on a good time for people.
Party planner?
Because he likes to have fun. Yeah.
I don't hate that. I think he would be on the board of a fraternity. No, I'm kidding.
Is that an advisor of some sort?
He'd also probably just be a corporate guy.
You think so?
Yeah.
You're
I
just
think
defaulting to corporate.
I think he'd be a finance guy.
Yeah?
Finance bro.
Finance bro?
Yeah, I think he'd be in the stock market.
Okay, I think that's fair.
What about Colin Morikawa?
Colin.
Yeah. I have my pick, I think. I just came up with it.
Okay. So why don't you tell me yours first?
I feel like he would work at like a nonprofit.
Oh.
Yeah, like a
I don't mind that.
California-based nonprofit.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like that just makes sense for him.
I think he'd own a...
Very put together, nice guy.
is he Hawaiian?
I don't know.
He has strong family ties in Hawaii.
That makes sense.
So I think he might own like a local shop down
Surf
there.
instructor.
That's a side gig for him though. I think his main job.
Smoothie stand in
I'm
Hawaii?
going chef. I'm going chef.
I don't hate the chef move.
Has some background in the food, so
Does
he
he?
says, you know what? I'll have. No, I'm
Does he?
saying he would.
Oh, he would.
He'd have background as a chef. This way, he could open up a smoothie bar in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Keep the family local.
Maybe own
roots.
a pet business because he's a big dog guy.
Oh, he is. He is.
Rory McIlroy.
Rory. Oh, so interesting.
I honestly think he would own a golf course in Ireland.
He probably,
Like, I think that makes sense.
But I want to take it away from golf.
Yeah,
right?
no golf.
Swim instructor. Why?
I feel like, maybe a school principal.
Yeah, you know what? It's the accent.
Yeah.
We're associating
ruler
it with
down.
education.
Yeah, he's an educated guy.
Yeah, I think he wears the sweaters.
Yeah.
He'd be a principal. He would. Let's go principal of a school.
Or like a dean of like a Ivy League school.
I'm in for it. Listen, it's the accent. I love
Yeah,
it.
It's definitely the
Northern
accent.
Ireland.
What about Jason Day?
Jason Day. Oh, he needs to be outside.
Really?
I think he'd run a summer camp.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
I think he would be a fashion guy.
A fashion guy.
Like he would be a designer or work at a professional like high brand like Ferragamo, Louis Vuitton, something like that.
He does well on the course with his fashion. I'm still going like kind of camp coordinator or
he's
owns a
Australian.
camp. Is that
That's
what
why
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying
Yeah, outdoors.
Yeah, he has
a
koalas.
zookeeper.
Zookeeper? Yes.
Okay,
I like
why
that
not?
one. The last one, what about Tony Finau?
Tony.
He would just be a family guy.
Yeah, probably. You know what?
Maybe he'd be like a psychiatrist.
I was going to say like a therapist.
Yeah.
So, tell him your
couples
problems.
therapist.
He'd be able to help out.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was that?
I don't know what that was. I don't know. I got distracted when you said therapist. Or did I say therapist? I don't even know.
Do you need to go to
There's
therapist?
just too many things going
Yeah.
on behind. I can't concentrate. There's too much happening.
hope
This
we
happens
can
to me everywhere outside.
I know.
And we want to take the podcast on the road.
You're like a
Forget it. I
dog.
can't do that.
Golf ball.
Golf ball. Okay, I have some golf hypotheticals for you.
Jesus Christ.
All right, here we go. Would you rather have $500,000 in cash right now or have 2 attempts to hit a green from 150 yards for $5 million?
Oh my God. 2 attempts,
Yeah.
150 yards.
Now, for background, Brian's probably approximately a 20 handicap.
I think I'm like 18 to 20 on my green.
Yeah, that feels good. That feels like a good range. You can hit a green. You feel
I
confident
can
with the
definitely
irons.
hit a green.
What club are you choosing?
150 yards out. Where's the wind?
No wind.
No wind. Dead
Take
straight.
out the conditions.
How
pretty
big's
big
this
green.
green? Yeah.
Pretty big green.
It's pretty big.
Like an average, slightly above average.
150 yards out. You know what I'm doing, Zach?
Yeah.
I think I'm going with an 8 iron.
An 8 iron.
Yeah, I'm going with an 8 iron, and I'm playing like a 75% swing.
Ooh, how far do you hit your 8 iron? When did this come from?
Is that too far?
That might be too.
No.
7 iron for 150 yards is like average.
Sorry. I'm going a 6 iron.
Okay, there you go.
And
Now
I'm
we're in the
going
right
like
direction.
a 70% swing.
Okay.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay.
You know what? It's been a lot. It's been pretty windy as I've been playing, and
Okay.
I've been like rounding up and rounding down. I'm going a 6 iron. I'm taking like a 75% swing, and I'm taking it nice and easy.
So you're taking the deal. You're taking the swing, 2 attempts to hit 150 yards away.
$5 million is enough money for me to sacrifice that $500,000.
Okay, if I had the cash right here in my hands, in a briefcase.
I think the percentage chance of me hitting a green with one attempt is like from 150 yards out is like 38%.
Okay.
So if you multiply that by 2, that's almost like 70% chance.
Where's that math coming from? Do you have stats?
I don't know.
behind this?
I feel like I could hit a green like 37% of the time on 150 yards out.
Why are you being so specific?
Do you
the
agree with that,
percentage?
though?
37, yeah, probably.
35 to 40% of the time.
Like a good 10 attempts would be like 5, 6 out of 10.
yeah. So
And
if
then
I
a
had
bad
2
one would
attempts,
be like 2. So
if I
yeah.
had 2 attempts, I feel like it's like a 65% chance I get it.
I don't
know if that
is
math works.
the math
I'm taking the
works?
deal, and I'm hitting that damn green on the first try.
Yeah, I forget. I took statistics in college, but I don't remember what the stats
I might
are.
even just take my hybrid and just roll it up.
Well, that's the thing is like you could take a putter. Like if it's just flat and just
Yeah.
hit a putter and just roll it up there
I would take my hybrid and just literally just go.
and just poke it. Yeah. Why
That's
not?
probably what I would do the second attempt, just to play it safe.
I'm taking that 10 times.
I
out
know
of
you're
10.
taking it,
Yeah.
but you hit the green probably 53% of the time.
53 is a good number. I like that. From
Yeah.
150 yards, if I'm feeling good. I think it really depends on the
52
day.
maybe?
Maybe I got a range session beforehand.
No wind.
See how I feel.
No wind.
That's tough.
That's tough.
That's tough.
Do you have any more hypotheticals?
I have 2 more.
Okay,
Yes.
because that's all I have for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got about like 6-7 minutes left on the pod.
We'll do
'cause
one
we're
or two more
approaching 12 o'clock.
hypotheticals.
They're both golf related.
Okay,
Because we're on a golf course.
That's correct.
How's this podcast going, guys? It's going well.
I hope it's bright enough for you guys.
Why don't like, comment, subscribe?
These
do the
lights
whole
are
thing.
quite literally like right there.
Oh yeah, you could see the reflection on your hand. You're more in my shot than I am yours. Maybe I don't know. We'll zoom in. We'll punch. Yeah. You're in front of my face. Okay. We did a video on our golf channel and went super viral.
Okay.
We said, would you take a full-time job, $50K a year? And then I think it was $1,000 per birdie, $10,000 an eagle.
Okay.
If you hit a hole in one, it was like $100,000.
Okay.
Would you play golf as a full-time job if an albatross means $10 million, an eagle means $3 million, a birdie means $1 million, a par means $100,000? There are penalties though.
Yep.
A bogey would be minus $25,000. A double bogey is minus $50K. Anything worse is minus $75K.
I'm taking that deal 10 times out of 10.
Well, you're an 18 to 20 handicap right now, and you feel this confident, you're going to lose a lot of money early.
But I would lose a ton of money early. But I feel that after a year of playing golf every single day, I could make that money back in like 2 months.
Also, like one birdie is $1 million.
Yeah, I think I could birdie a hole once every maybe 5 rounds I play.
Yeah, which I think you're recouping your losses even if you bogeyed every hole.
Totally fine. And I could be manageable. Like I would just play extremely conservative.
I think it's completely different when it's your full-time job versus
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm just going to poke out and hit a punch shot between these trees.
No, definitely. I would definitely double a few holes. I think I double like 1 to 2 holes, probably 2 holes around. Sometimes I triple one. Not fun. But I'm definitely taking that because if I can get a birdie a month, that's $12 million a year, and that's easy.
Yeah, and then you have some leeway kind of in between to be able to say, okay, I could bogey, I could double. Like, it's fine.
I
you
could
take
do
some
that.
risks, you
Yeah,
feel good.
yeah. And
How
you
much money do you think you'd make in a year?
Right now,
Yeah. If you went a year from today, how much money are you going to make at the end of the year?
I think I could probably make maybe $1 million.
Oh, you feel good about that.
Yeah, because I think if I golfed like 4 times a week, I think I'm birdieing once every 2 weeks. Easy.
Okay.
8 rounds, 1 birdie every 8 rounds. I think that's very doable. So I'm making like 24 mil, and I'm definitely going to lose a ton.
How many rounds would you play a week? Like, is this something you want to be out there every day? Do you want to be able to like practice a lot of the
I would
time and then
think-
go out, play 1 round, and that's your
Yeah.
salary for the week?
I'd probably hit the range a ton and go out to chipping and putting greens a lot. Top golf, maybe even at night, all the time.
Okay.
And I would just spend some money on the range, go out there once to twice a week, and really dial in.
That's it. Honestly,
Wait, do pitch and putts count?
pitch and putts don't count.
Okay,
I'm not
so
having it.
I'm getting a ton of practice on the short game.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You're just gonna tune up. You're gonna go get out there, make your dollars.
If I could
And then
dial
go on
in the-
vacation, you could do whatever you want.
Exactly. If I could dial in the driver and I go to pitch and putts once to twice a week, that's perfect.
Okay.
Probably 5 times a week I would go.
I think you have to take the deal if you play golf.
Yeah.
If you were just a random Joe on the street,
Nah, that'd be tough.
no, it would be
especially
very
if
tough.
you're not an athletic person in general.
Yeah, that's going to be really tough. All right, last one, last topic alert. Do you want a monologue? Do you want one?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
We're here. We need. To
I
hurry
had my
this up
monologue. It
anyways.
only lasted about 10 seconds. Okay. Another viral video we posted on our Makeshift golf account
Okay.
was around how, I think it was blind rank these tee times.
Okay.
Okay? How long should a normal golf round take?
4 hours.
People flamed us in the comments of that video because we said 4 hours.
So
It's like,
dumb.
yeah, 4 hours out there, you're good. And people were like, oh, these YouTubers, these social media creators, they're ruining the game.
It doesn't make sense. What are these? Are these people playing on an empty course?
I guess think anyone's from New Jersey, where
Yeah.
we're literally the most densely
I
populated
know.
state.
If a golf round takes me 4 hours, I'm like, that was quick.
Yeah.
I think the average for me is 4 hours and 15 minutes to 4.5 hours.
We play busy courses. There,
You have to wait at every hole.
back to back to back to back. You get one slow group,
Yeah.
the whole course slows down. We're waiting a lot of the time. It's not our fault.
I've played some rounds this season that took 5 hours.
That's the worst.
And it's not because of us. It's because of the people in front of them. It's like a chain. It's a snowball effect. 4 hours is the average time, I think. I think that's even a little fast.
kind of like traffic.
It is like traffic.
It just
It is
accumulates.
traffic.
People merge.
That
Yes,
is
it
traffic.
actually is traffic.
Quite literally is traffic.
So what if it's 2 people on an open course? How long do you think we'd finish a round?
Oh, probably 3.5.
Yeah.
I think
I'd say
3.5
like 3.
is fine.
I've done like 3 hours.
Yeah,
I
but I
think
don't-
3:15, 3.5 is
But
like
again, I
perfect.
don't want to be rushing on the golf course. I paid a decent amount of money to play some golf. I'm going to go relax, have a couple beers, have a hot dog or two, and play some golf.
Yeah.
Think about my shots.
People say people who rush through golf
Suck.
love their wives.
Oh. That backfired.
This is extreme. I meant to say the opposite. People who take more time on the course don't want to go home to their wives, their girlfriends, their family.
I just love being outside.
I do too. I feel like 4 hours out here is good. 5 hours a little long.
I
for my
could
choosing.
sit out here not playing the whole day.
Yeah, we don't even have to record a podcast. We just do whatever the hell we
I know.
want.
Well, as of right now, we don't have to record another podcast.
No, we don't.
So we're good.
But we are going to go out to the range, get some content
We
with
are.
players, creators. Be in tune for that content. Thank you to the PGA Tour for having us.
I
out
hope
here.
that this was bright enough for you guys. Also, comment on my beard. If you can even see it.
we'll punch in. We'll zoom in. That's podcast 131. Anything else that we want to share with the people?
My
Anything
beard's
else
a
we got
little
going
itchy.
on? Your beard's itchy?
I'm starving.
Yes, I'm
I
so
need some
hungry.
food.
We need to
that's
go
it.
get our
Shout out to our
credentials.
members.
Yes. Oh, our members.
Coke
I
Stroops.
almost forgot.
Thomas Flynn. Penguins 06.
Do you think we got a new member?
Probably not today.
We've been averaging like 1 new member per podcast
Wow,
in the
that's
last
pretty awesome.
2 podcasts.
Unknown. Phil the Thrill.
You got to give me a second to pull these up.
I'm trying to think of the rest of these people.
Think about
Anaconda Squeeze.
We got a new member 12
Let's
days ago.
go.
We
Who?
haven't recorded a podcast since.
All right, let's hear it.
Where these memberships are adding up.
I know.
We got Julia Kern, Abby Penguins 06, Thomas Flynn, Phil the Thrill, Unknown, Simon K, Coach Troops, Josh Pittman, David Schmelkser.
Melkser.
Yes, and the most recent one. He probably listened to the podcast.
Our 10th
today.
member.
I think it's our 11th. Scoots 26.
Scoots.
That's a great name.
26.
Scoots 26. Shout out to
Did we say
you.
Anaconda?
Anaconda. No.
She stopped.
Oh,
right.
Anaconda.
God damn it.
Anaconda.
Anaconda.
All right. Well, that's okay.
That's just mean. We have 10.
We have 10. We have
All right.
10 again. We're
Shout
back
out
to
to
10. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Watch, like, comment, subscribe.
Over and
Follow
out.
the PJ Tour. Do everything. Check out the content that's coming out.
And buy tickets to our live show.
Yes. That's the pod.
Goodbye.